What's up, guys? Thanks. I'm back to Gaslit News. This is YouTuber news, and I tried. I tried to play the YouTube news intro, and I couldn't find it. I think I was being like, wait, let me go to the comments because I did see that somebody commented, somebody named Plotter, but now I can't see it. Let me make sure I can be heard and stuff like that. Guys, this is not what I expected. Um, when I when I went to go, oh, she dropped another video. Let me see. Okay. When I went to go, oh, okay, cool. That's the Master's Voice Prophecy boy. So, I did not expect to find what I found. And so, okay. Oh, let me do this. Okay. Where can I put the Magister? So, first of all, I knew Maggie wasn't going to come. I just felt it in my spirit. But I don't understand why, because like I said, I came to her show. I didn't even know who she was. And like AT2 and I were talking about, shout out to AT2. Yeah, because I literally like watched his channel. So that's how I found him. And I was very honored to have him on the channel. Like, you know what I mean? Like have somebody you watch and then you'd like get to talk to them. Thank you so much. That was really awesome. Yeah. Oh guys, and I'm so excited for I'm doing a show this week with somebody that oh my gosh, I can't even, but I'm so totally excited. And so they're all recorded. And so I will have it uploaded by Friday. Yeah. And okay. And I did assist that person with the link, but that's different when you find out who it is. Like, that's completely different. Like, the whole stand is like, listen, I'm a person who is like Donut says, not too big for the program, and I will not ever be too big for the program. And I've worked with a lot of programs. So, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so, for me, the way I've seen a lot of people act on here, I am honored that AT2 came. I'm honored that Donut came. I'm honored that this person is coming. And then there's another person that's completely outside of like what, we all kind of talk about here, but he's very big on YouTube and like a beef with somebody who's even bigger. So that's going to be great. But also, I definitely want to talk about like his creative standpoint and what's going on because that's what the point of creativity is. And so, yes. All right. So Madgie, all right, so we had this situation. Somebody in the comments reminded me, like, "Hey, do you remember how she treated you?" Of course, I remember, but I feel like I'm very blessed by the Lord in that way, where I'm naturally resilient. Like I can't even help it. Like unfortunately, I used to wear my heart on my sleeve. You know what I mean, kind of person. And then bad things happen to good people and bad people. You just need to be a person who has learned from those bad things and you become strong. Becoming strong does not look like this. You know what I mean? Or this. That's not really what that looks like. And so with Creator T, this is a journey for me because I am a very private person. I'm a person who, after wearing my heart on my sleeve and having so many things happen for absolutely no reason, or wearing my heart on my sleeve, you kind of feel like, you're like a beaten up dog. You're not going to go out there anymore, or you're going to go out there and pee and come right back, whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was, but whenever someone, cared enough, or whenever I let down my guard enough, I realized, like, people can be awesome. You know what I'm saying? And whoever isn't against you is literally for you sooner or later. You know what I mean? And so there's no reason to have this thing. You know what I'm saying? Unless when you were going through the beating up and the banging, when you had your heart on your sleeve, those bruises turned really hard into hard scars that never fell off, right? And unless you still carry this thing where it's not projecting in you as a light, as this little beautiful owl I have here. I like this. See, I made it like a bright owl because you know, I saw Maggie's channel before. She asked me to come on the show. Somehow, oh, AT2, oh my gosh, and I found so much AT2. Now I know why AT2 is so tied to these two creators. I guess we'll call Jaguar, right, a creator, to Jaguar and Madgie. Because literally, if you were to put in Madgie the owl in any kind of like search, several AT2 videos are going to come up. Like, so he's really gotten the algorithm edge on even, anything and everything that Madgie and Jaguar did. I mean, the Google search, Yahoo, you name it, it proves it. So, so in any event, the bright owl. So I feel like, so anyways, I'm watching through AT2 and I like her. I like her accent. Who doesn't? I think that's kind of what drew people in. Like, it's funny the way she talks. Even AT2 admitted that. That's another thing. AT2 used to like Madgie, really like her. I think he even said he found her attractive. And so it's a bit odd that it's a bit odd that she would have such an issue with him when I feel like when I was watching him at some point, he was really striving to be on her side in any event. So Madgie, the dark owl, not the night owl, yep, like he's wanted to claim ownership of my name. And oh gosh, this is not about that right now. But thank you for joining me. Oh my gosh, you're so crazy. Oh yeah, there was a live going on earlier. Yeah, I didn't have time for that. I was trying to prepare for this. I've gotten no sleep. So I had to do something I really don't like to do because that makes me like, ugh. I really don't like to drink like that stuff. It's got espresso in it. But yeah, so in any event, I got this little beautiful bright owl, right? So because I saw that in her and actually Maggie changed. I made that face because that's how she makes this face like when she laughs. And so I feel like so it's a bit interesting. And I said, well, yeah, we'd like to talk to her, right? So the emails, okay. So now we're here. But I knew that she was I'm pretty intuitive and I just feel it, right? We've only had 2 encounters, so this doesn't look too good. Our first encounter, and I'm glad actually Donut is here because I'm going to bring that up too. Our first encounter was her inviting me on her platform. I'm speaking, I'm cut off, I'm put on mute. She's laughing at the fact that I am not being allowed to talk. That's very strange. It's almost as if like, you're in a fight and people and maybe the fight hasn't started yet, right? These are the worst kinds of fights. They really end pretty vicious, huh? Right? Because when a crowd gets all riled up, and you have a lot of followers, and like anybody that's willing to stand up with one person, then they can devour, right? So if she's sitting there and I'm muted and I can't even say anything about myself, and then she's laughing and egging Jaguar on, it's very, very strange. It's almost like being attacked by more than one person and they have mace. So not only are we going to bank you, we're going to spray you so that you can't even see. You understand that? So, okay. So this has happened. This is our first interaction like this, right? Okay. And then so we let that go. I'm watching, the thing, AT2 comes on, then I go in her chat because she didn't answer the email. And so that's kind of how I knew she was gonna show. And the chat that AT2 saw me in that night wasn't the first chat that I was in. I was in one earlier than that, but Madgie did not acknowledge me. But Donut wasn't there either, right? But it was fine. I just still chatted a little bit, hung around for a little bit. I was out of there. Now, the next time I go into the chat, this one is where Donut is there. She acknowledges me then. And then, I come up, this thing, right? So, right. And then, she's going to come on the show. And then another time, she's going to come on the show. All right. So now with the email, with the Calendly link, that's important. Oh, I have to bring up this woman, Lady T. I thought you were Lady Letitia. I'm going to bring that. So I think we're done with that one anyway. I have got some things to show you guys. I really, really do. Because I was looking, again, I wanted to know about the lawsuit. So I'm gonna show you that thing later. Like, is she really suing YouTube and she's on the platform? Because I don't know that people are gonna do that. And why is StreamYard showing me this? Go away. That's so Oh, because they're gonna show me the oh yeah, okay. So I thought that this Lady T was actually Lady Letitia when this woman, shout out to you because you literally you were like one of the first people to follow the instructions perfectly. There was another creator who's gonna be on is that next week or the week after? But anyway, I'm gonna record and then go. So, but you were one of the first people who actually followed the Calendly link, and it was just perfect. And I really, really appreciate that. I'm getting the jitters from this, so please excuse me. Yeah, that's why I don't drink like coffee and stuff. But I had like no sleep last night. Okay, whatever. So you followed that link, and I was I was very excited. And then when you did that, it allowed me to. And I'm also, I need to quit smoking. I smoke weed, and I'm trying to stop. I'm very smart. Very sorry about that, and I have to admit to that because that is an iniquity, and I'm not perfect. So, and I'm probably getting delusional because I haven't gotten any sleep, and this is happening. So, in any event, she follows the link and she schedules, but by her doing that, it allows me to know that I don't use that email that often. That's why I missed her entire scheduling. And I'm so sorry. And I thought she was Lady Letitia too. I'm sorry. I thought you were Lady Letitia. I don't think this is Lady Letitia because I went to her channel and I really think we should talk to this lady. I don't know if she's a creator. It sounds like she maybe had a channel, but she doesn't anymore. But she is just like, it's not good. It's not good what's going on. There, and I think it was just a day ago, so we'll take a look at that. But reach out to me if you want to talk about it, because yeah. All right, so I gotta go to something else. Oh my gosh, I'm getting the total jitters. I gotta stop. I'm gonna drink some water. Drink some water. Mm. And that came with 2 shots of espresso, and I said, no, I'll do 1. Oh my gosh, I hope I did not tell who's coming. Okay, no. They said no, it's not. It's not. You're not sharing that. You're sharing an actual. Okay, so let me remove this. Sorry for that. Image file. Okay, so I wanted to know about the court stuff, right? And should I go there? I won't go there just yet. All right, let's do this. Let's just do this one. Oh my gosh, this is craziness. Okay, so when you put in these guys, right, into the YouTube, not even the YouTube, the like any search. So there's content alleging Madgie turns on Jaguar, Wright, and Odell and joins troll farm claims. Then there's another one. Video suggests Jaguar Wright has a cult or controlling vibe in her circle that when someone steps out, they get kicked out. So I found that interesting. That one, this. So 1 second, and we're gonna be all like, copyright, copyright. Oh wait, I have a copyright banner, right? Oh guys, cash your Princess Lightfoot if you can. If you'd like to donate, you can always donate to me. My gosh. Because I have a whole monetized channel, Princess Lightfoot, but I'm not on there. That's crazy. I'm here. I'm here, guys. Because I want to be. You kind of just drawing where you want to be. What can you do about it? Monetized or not? It's so sad. I don't know. Hope I'm winning somewhere. But in any event. Okay, so I want to do this link. Kicked out. Yeah, because I'm like, so 82 has really I mean, like I said, he's taking control of the algorithm when it comes to these 2. I want to just show you. I should literally show you like how many it is. So I'm like, this is like a Wiley show thing to do, right? But it's cool. I mean, listen, people are gonna do what they're gonna do. But I do agree with like you can't share
and takes less than a minute to make.
Okay.
Grab a pen and
You
write
can't
this
get
down,
angry
because in 24 hours
when somebody else does it. Like,
disappear from the scale. That's right.
no one's better.
I had already shared the short video.
No one's better than the next person. Don't be
can
weird.
clearly see he sucked.
Okay. Copyright claim. Okay, this is fair use. I am clearly doing this for research because I need to find out, is Madgie, oh, this was a third option I gave chat GTB3. Is she just being an asshole? I'm sorry. Is she being bullied or controlled? Is she afraid of the lawsuit? Or is she just being a jerk? So that was the 3 options. I gave you guys 2 options on the poll. So this is also a poll follow-up.
With Storm Monroe, and she didn't deny, I think, eating anything. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You already know what it is.
Go subscribe to AT2. So what happened? Jaguar and Madgie break up. Odell planned to leave ruined, and Jag Goomba still married. So they've broken up.
She knows how to speak English.
So, and this was, see, I suspect that they haven't broken up. This was only 6 months ago.
And that's not being ignorant.
I don't think so.
I'm really saying that. Like, she doesn't understand English to the point of, well, she can speak it, but she don't understand it. So with that being said, she didn't really know what was going on because she does look lost during a lot of the conversations. She always looks like she's confused. Like, I thought she was like having like an attitude or something. She does those looks and stuff. I don't know what freezing. Oh no, it froze.
Yeah, I can't stand StreamYard. Jaguar Right is a cult. Once you go against a cult, you get kicked out. Madgie is now begging and pleading to be let back in. That backbone you guys thought she had was never there. Odell is trying to help Jag recover from that Fetty Wap. Ooh, if she dies, the money will go to her husband, Goomba. Everyone is shocked after revealing that the couple is still married. Wow. So that's got 8,000 views. I mean, that's really pretty big. That's a pretty big number. That's a pretty big number, especially coming from someone who has 76,000 subscribers. So that's not going to be taken lightly. And ChatGPT pulled you up like 5 times, bro. You got it in for this. Let me make sure I can still be being heard. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. All right. So there's a history here where it looks like apparently people were saying that, and I did notice that it did look like Madgie was growing some kind of a backbone after, it really looked like after our interaction, to be honest with you, because that's why I wanted to talk to her. Like, because that was so odd. And while you did look like you were enjoying it, what was the reason for it? More so, I'm more so interested in what was Jaguar's intentions with me anyway. I don't understand. Did she want me to join the cult? Was that what that was about? I don't understand. And the fact that it's literally on the internet, on record, like this is forever, as being like you're tied to a cult. Like, this is bad. Like, somebody can look you up, and I mean, there's plenty of bad stuff about Jaguar out there, but I don't know. And the way he has it is just, I can't say really him, but someone's gonna do it regardless. So let me see here. So now she has this Danny thing going on, and it sounded like the lawsuit was between her and Danny, and then there's this other lady she added, and I have that up there. Well, let me put that up there. Sometimes I know I get like too close, and that can even annoy me. Let me put this up here. Yeah, I gotta go back to Lady T, and I gotta show that video. I mean, it's already out here. Oh, okay. So while I'm doing that, I've calmed down a little bit from this. I was getting the shakes. Oh my gosh, from that coffee. Thank you for bearing with me. You guys noticed that. So with the email, so then Madgie, she said she's gonna come after another live happens, and I'm in there or whatever, or in the chat, and then she actually I made the post. I did the post, and then I did the I'm gonna go live the other night, and then she emails me, and she's like, yeah, I'm coming up, and I still like, nah, she's not. So okay, so to be fair, to let me know whether or not you're really still gonna come, follow this link, and that'll let me know if for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, book yourself. That way you can see not only is it not a shotgun thing, so you have time to think about it. And it's very simple. And as a matter of fact, I want to show you guys that too. I want to show you how simple it is to schedule, because she said in the email that I don't know what you're playing at. Your link is funny. It's called Calendly. If you really thought that it was funny, then you could just Google Calendly. But you also could really just kind of have good faith, since I came to your show with good faith. And also, there's like public record. Well, your channel is missing now. So wow. So that's kind of like, look at that. Like your original channel is actually gone. So if I'm a sensible person, right? And the one thing has already happened the first time we had an interaction, right? And then now your channel is gone because YouTube has said this stuff is it's against their community guidelines, right? Their friendly guidelines, right? And so you have that as a fact, right? But then you say in your email that I'm playing games and my link is funny. Well, that's weird because I have more than one channel on YouTube. I have a monetized channel. Like I said, I spend most of my time over here, so I don't make any money over there because this is just what interests me, and I don't believe in wasting time in life. Like you could go like this. Have you guys noticed the amount of YouTubers that have actually died? Turner TV Nation is gone. May he like fly in peace. That's crazy. And do you know how I found out? I was gonna do a video on there. I literally was going to invite him to Creator T, bro. And he didn't answer my email. And then I thought I was gonna get angry. I was like, he's being like, funky Diney. He's being too big for the program. God bless his soul. He's gone. Turner TV Nation is dead. Right? Other YouTubers, they said that this guy, lead attorney, is cancer. And then you look at how many videos these people have put out, how much time they've put in this. Do you really think? I don't care what you think. You know what? I got a little boy to teach. And even if I didn't have to teach him, I got a family to love. And number one, I have a Lord and Savior to worship and praise in Jesus' name. Okay? Come on, man. You're gonna put all your wheat in here in this basket? And then really? I can't live dangerously like that. I'm drinking an espresso. I don't know what can happen. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, though. Okay? That's what I'm saying. In any event, I can't put the stock in it, man. I can't do that. So I literally, when I'm here, it's because I want to be here. It's an outlet. I think you guys are cool. I think the idea of Creator T is cool. And I think the gem is in the people, People can have something to share that I can learn from, and I'm going to have something to share that they can learn from. So, is she avoiding the sit down because she's scared of her own lawsuit with Danny Robertson? I want to take a look at what the poll said first. What the poll said. See what the poll said. And I'm going to share that with you guys. What does the poll say? Oh, it says no. It says I'm live, and that thing just goes live. I have to go away. I'm not trying to. Okay. What's the poll say? Okay, so let's see. I want to share this with you guys. No, don't. Oh my gosh, I clicked the reload. All right. We want to share screen. Thanks so much. Is this one? I think so. I talk to myself sometimes. Well, I'm not actually talking to myself because I come to find out that not only is Jesus Christ listening, but there's several angels called the Watchers. Guys, they're still Watchers. This is that some of them are fallen angels because they cross the line, but not everybody crossed the line. So there are angels that are recording everything that we say and do, just so you guys know. All right. Poll says, Madgie. Oh, so Maggie's coming over now. What do you guys vote? Oh, do I have to vote to find out? So I'm gonna say, I think Maggie's being controlled. You guys think it was the You guys think it was the lawsuit? Okay. All right. Well. All right then. Well, that leads me to this then. All right. So I found this thing. And I think that it's going to be totally okay to share it because it's on public record. If somebody cared, they'd find it themselves. Now, I probably should have. Oh gosh. I probably should have because you guys might do that. It's like, what about me? Oh, all right, that's better. Oh my gosh. Oh, so what's happening is I'm anemic and I had that coffee and it has espresso. I have the air on because I was getting warm because of espresso. I'm cold and I'm getting the shakes and that's why I don't drink coffee. Oh. So, all right, sorry about that. I'm getting really close. So this says that, okay, so this is public record. So it's totally fine. Okay. Oh, let me see. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, I didn't see this. The sound is really. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, I didn't see this. Why did you say the sound is choppy? I'm so glad I didn't see that 4 minutes ago. Why did you say this? Well, it should be better now. Is it better now? It sounds like it's better now to me. Well, when it gets better, let me know it gets better. It's not. When it gets better, let me know it gets better. It's not. You guys, I think it is because I can hear it. So it was never choppy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And people do literally do that. And I know they do that because, again, I have a monetized channel. I'm not on there because, you know, I go where my spirit tells me to go. In any event, Judge. So all this is public record. And so this is what I found when I just did a little research because Madgie wouldn't come on the channel to let me know. And I think it's just going to end in her not coming because at this point, yeah, sound trolling. Right. Yeah. Great. Oh, there's something too that I can show the comments on the stage. So let me so I want to move this one so you can see all of them. Yeah, cool. All right. So this is interesting. So there's a defendant that's Jane Doe. She doesn't want herself named in this thing, right? And then there is, oh my gosh, and I really went into this. Yeah, okay. Media Linux Video Editor 2025. I edit videos. So I actually let me just say thanks for being here. All right. So yeah. So Jane Doe, so somebody didn't want to be named. Could that be Madgie? The defendant. So this is the person that's like, hey, why are you saying I did something? What's going on? That's Danielle Robertson. And I don't have to do this, but I am just the kind of person that I don't know. I have some kind of class and cool. She didn't change any settings. You trolling? Yeah, I didn't change anything. I actually just went to go listen. But like, yeah. So I took the liberty of blocking out the addresses because I think that's tactless, right? I think it's weird. I think it's mean. And again, it's public knowledge. So unfortunately, other people can't see it, but I'm not going to be the facet that shows it to people. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to be able to sleep at night and I got to be able to do things that I can live with. So no, you guys already know these people's names. So I don't feel like that's a big deal. Maggot is not controlled by Jag ditched her months ago and hasn't spoken about it since. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't think so. I kind of think that there may be a narrative because, okay, unless she's in this one, right? So then there's an interested party, John Doe. That's clearly a man. And he has to claim John because legally he has to, like, listen, we need to know if you're a man or a woman. And then you have Sabrina Evans, a plaintiff. So she's saying, you guys did something to me. Bah, 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 bah. And this is Sabrina Keenan and Associates Inc. and Unwind with Teddy. Now that just now reading that, now I understand that this can't have anything to do with Madgie because Madgie was saying, guys, Unwind with Teddy. Guys, go run the Unwind with Teddy. Unwind with Teddy's live. And you know what I thought to myself? I'm such a dweeb. I was like, you guys are running over there to watch Tasha K's teddy bear? I'm done, right? And then I was like, let me go see if she has like a mic behind the teddy bear or something like this, really, or if it's like animated. So I go over there and it's like this lady who's like in the dark, like Danny. She's like Avatar. So yeah, no, this can't be it. So if Unwind with Teddy's a plaintiff, Sabrina Evans is also the plaintiff. Could Madgie be Sabrina Evans? Maybe that's why maybe this is the lawsuit that she doesn't, but you could always literally say, like, listen, don't ask me questions about this, that, or third. So I don't know, but I do know that this lawsuit ended in a let me see here, a partial restraining order. Now this is all like copyright court. Madgie has no lawsuit. Okay, so wait, because didn't Madgie say that she did have a lawsuit with YouTube? I thought she said like Madgie suing. I could have sworn that. Yeah. I think you could probably look at her channel and you can see that. I am going to oh my gosh, I hope I'm not really actually y'all. Guys, the channel's not monetized and that's fine. But this is a creator T-tip for you guys' channels. If you want to have like more ads running through, and that was sweet what you told me, but literally the only thing that I didn't know was the one thing that I told you I didn't want to do like to my channel, because I'm like, I don't, and I've literally heard that before. I did hear about that in the beginning when I first started. I started with Reality Rewind, and so that's spelled like REALITEA Rewind. I've got the most subscribers over there, even more than Princess Life, but that channel's not monetized because I just came to YouTube to talk about something I felt passionate about, and it was a show that I watched at the time, and then it just kind of like took off, but I didn't know what I was doing and bad links and all this and that, and I'm done with the show, so I don't care. I could sell that channel though because it's already got subscribers. Let me see. So let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna go with the calendar. I want to go back to while you guys are here. How complicit is Jaguar in her not showing up? Is this about control, reputation, or optics? That is so creepy. She said she was suing to scam her supporters for $1,000. What? She said that? She said that she was suing. Oh, she said she was suing to scam her supporters. Yeah, because I mean, you could look at a legal. Hey, what's going on, Elizabeth? Elizabeth. I like this voice better. Sabrina. Oh, Sabrina is Teddy. Sabrina is Teddy. Sabrina Keenan and Associates Inc. Well, I guess that would make sense. Sabrina Evans, John Doe. Well, then who's John Doe? I guess this person legit got. They legit. It looks like there's 4 parties involved, but yeah, I gotta go back to this search I did with chat because this is on something called Pacer. All right, so opinions, parties. The list I found other parties, and then they were saying at the end, this ended in a lot. This actually ended in May. Whatever this was about. Denying 41 motion to strike, granting 42 motion to compel, motion 54 motion for reconsideration, denying 56 motion to strike, granting in part. So they are granting in part a protective order. Protective order on what? Yeah. So this is going to take a little bit. 42 motion to no, not really. 42 54. I want to hear. Okay, let me see what 56 motion to strike means. What does that mean? What happened in this lawsuit? I'm wondering what is the so I was saying, oh my gosh, this is that espresso. I was saying, if you have a monetized channel that you actually do spend time on and you use products, it's always kind of good to have them in your video, like somewhere, because the algorithm picks up on that. I don't know why people always have their like plaques and things, but never have like an actual like product. Like I have really bad allergies sometimes, so I usually have my puffs right here, but because I have this espresso, probably burned all that out of my nose. So like, yeah. And then things like this, you never know, like if you're doing this and then bam, they'll put like a coffee commercial, you know what I'm saying? Because I really like the creme brulee from Panera. I'm just kidding. That's my first time having it, and that's why I'm like getting the shakes. You cannot just all of a sudden drink that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna see what this is gonna do. I literally thought something bad was gonna happen a little while there, but I have faith in Jesus. Thank you. And I pray. Whoa. So it says in U.S. courts, motion to strike is one party asks a judge to remove or strike certain parts of the party's pleading, filing, or evidence because it's improper, irrelevant, or prejudicial, like prejudice. However, Rule 56 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure actually refers to summary judgment, not motion to strike. So if you're saying 56 motion to strike, you might be referring to a motion filed in response to a summary judgment motion, like a request to strike evidence or statement submitted under Rule 56. Wow. Oh, if you're referring to something in the Jaguar, right, Danny Robertson lawsuit, then 56 motion to strike may mean someone filed a motion to strike parts of Rule 56 summary judgment filing, basically asking the judge to ignore or remove certain. I never said anything about a Danny Robertson Jaguar right lawsuit. So is that a thing? Is that also another lawsuit? You know, this lady, Danny Robertson is really, she's serious, huh? Because when I'm looking at that, it doesn't look like one person was able to say this, that, and the third, and that's how it went. The fact, wait, what's going on? What's going on in the chat? And Elizabeth, do you have any recipes of any lawsuit recipes? Receipts of any lawsuit filed? Or are we missing something? We, her supporters, don't care what she does with the money we give her. Why should you or anyone else? Madgie lied about the lawsuit, just like she lied to you about the interview. I know, right? She definitely was never coming. But I mean, oh yeah, somebody said that in the comments before the live got started that that's kind of how Plotter said that's kind of how she is in the real world, and that I'll like figure it out when I get to know her. Elizabeth, the fact that you don't care doesn't change the fact that it was a scam. I mean, yeah, that's true because somebody somewhere does care. Intent is like 9/10 of the law or something like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, it does. Don't worry about it. Did you give her money? And Elizabeth, she could have just been honest with you supporters and said money was for personal use, not say it was for lawsuit. Otherwise, it's a scam. And you know what? It's reminiscent. Well, see, Elizabeth, you know what I think it is about that media. Stay in your lane. Don't worry about it, supporters. I think what it is, the concern with that is like what Jaguar started, right? Jaguar started a thing with this girl that claimed that she was R. Kelly's daughter, man. Oh my gosh, that she was Aaliyah's daughter. Aaliyah is dead. You're supposed to let the dead rest. That's something else. I mean, come to find out, if she wasn't behind it, we saw her with her keeping it going. So it's the recipe, right? It's the same kind of recipe, you know, saying that, hey, we need this money because then they needed to house Aaliyah's daughter because for some reason they're on the run for something somewhere for some reason. And then like they need money, right? To get her story out. And then she needs money for a DNA test. And you guys never got the DNA test. So I think, Elizabeth, that and I'm just speaking to Elizabeth right now because I like to look at things from all aspects, right? Because it's not good to have someone talking in a room and then they're on mute and people are laughing at them. That's not fair. And it doesn't make any sense. You don't have a resolution. That's not unity, and it's definitely not the YouTube community. But in any event, so I think that when you see a thing, right, where there's smoke, there's fire. We've seen this kind of thing before. I'm out, Gaslit. Jag is a scammer. Madgie is not. Aw, okay. Well, I thank you. And I'm not saying that Madgie is a scammer. What I'm saying is because she did hang out with Jaguar and because there was a situation where there was monies that were accepted for a specific reason, but then it never formulated. The content never formulated. You know, people are also expecting like content to come out of it. You're saying one thing, they want to see it. And so I think that that's what that's about. Just like with the Wiley show. And this is a person that I just use because as a yeah, I use as a example because I've watched him the longest. Oh gosh, don't make those lines. Ladies, don't make those lines because then that's how they turn into like wrinkles. I watched him for the longest, and Wiley would just he shamelessly asks for money, cash app. That's the point. Hey, I need you guys to support. He doesn't have to come up with things. Right. Gaslit. If you are an honest person, wait, let's see this. Gaslit. If you're an honest person with integrity in this sector, you will quickly realize who the owl is. In fact, you're already getting a taste of her dishonesty. I mean, that's actually why I'm here. She said she was going to show up. So first no answer, then she said she was going to show up, then no answer, and then she said she's going to show up, and then she says that the link is weird and that she doesn't know what game I'm playing at. But in fact, when you see the other two guests, you'll know that they are booked. I even posted the confirmation page that one of the guests actually sent me. I posted the confirmation page. So it's not like rocket science or anything like that. And none of us have to take a conceptualization test in order to be YouTubers. So it was not anything weird or funny playing about the link. It was not even hard. So that means, so so I'm not making anything seem like anything. There's literal proof. So this is what I really like about YouTube, right? And this whole thing, it's a record. Even our emails are a record. I'm not going to show our emails because I think that's not in good faith for the future content creators that have come on here. They say, hey, if you show our emails, we'll show our emails. And then what's the point of doing any of that when we all know what's said in the emails? That's a little pathetic. So when I say something, the only time that'll happen is if I say something on this channel that's said in the email and I have a person say, that's not true, I didn't say that in the email. Then at such time, I will screen share every single one and I'll show you how to just simply go to search and then you'll see every single email ever in life. And I could even, there's a way you can even prove if you've had deleted emails. And for this particular one that I use for Gaslit News, I don't have not one. The trash has not ever been deleted. So no one's making it seem like anything. You're just presenting what's out there. The person presents themselves to people, and then it is what it is. So again, the Wiley show. I love the fact that if he needs something, whatever he needs it. He puts a cash app up. He says he needs a new mic. Wiley will literally get a new mic. Wiley literally has gotten. We've literally seen Wiley's background change, bro, with the money that people donated. Nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that. If people donate and you say, hey, I need to do this lawsuit, well, if they are your supporters and they care. So it's like, man, you have to fight out here and do court. Here's the money, man. We want to see you get justice. But then they don't see you get justice or lawsuit, and that's just okay. Well, to some people that may be okay, and to some people it's not. You have free will, and I know free will is a son of a because Eve would have never made that mistake had she not have had free will, and that was a mistake. I mean, you know what? What does anything say about anyone nowadays? You know what I'm saying? It's such a tonality of the entire state of the world that we're in at this time. So, I mean, that's pretty much it for that. I think I am more leaning to that. This is not about a lawsuit. Doesn't look like Maggie's involved in that. And I don't want to say it's the third option that she was just being a creep. I don't feel like I don't feel like that either for some reason. I feel like maybe trying to put on this show possibly suppresses her, who she all wants to be. And this is why I even had this thing. I'll put up my bright and shining owl, right? Because I like to see the best in people, right? A bright owl, you know what I mean? Not a dark owl. her supporters are just like her, and that's why they defend her and support her attacking other content creators in this sector. Thank goodness there are only maybe 20 of them in total. Wow. So that's what they do. That's really sad. I would say I appreciate so the interaction that I had when I was in the chat when Donat was there. I appreciate her being nice and civil and even sharing my channel. That was very, very sweet. And I don't think anyone's ever done that. Oh, Judge Shady Court. Shout out to Judge Shady Court. Judge Shady Court shared my channel. I love Judge Shady Court. I cannot wait till she comes on the channel. I'm thinking that Judge Shady Court may not want to come on camera, and I'm willing to make exceptions for honorable guests, darling. Honorable guests only. Yeah, you know what I mean? Which is why, okay, so anyway, I don't want to hold you guys up for too much longer. I try to keep things in like an hour's time frame, if you notice, because I am not one that likes to, she is scared of being interviewed because she may get lost in her web of lies. That was, see, and then that's the thing. When you say things like, I don't know what game you're playing at, what are you talking about? I invited you to the show. You see the videos, you see what happens. No one regrets doing the interviews, not one person. They didn't regret right afterwards, so that means, and they did it. See, what you have to know is when things happen, they're in the past already. And before they happened, they were in the future. So that means they were always meant to be. So that's perfectly fine. I make it very clear what my intent is in the correspondence with the creator during the interview. Yeah, it's all proof that can be shown. So there's no playing a game. That doesn't make any sense, you saying that. Now, this is interesting what this person said. You said something like caught in a web of lies. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that it may be a situation where she is so full of doing one thing, right? That's I don't want to say a web of lies, but it's like just like how they were making it seem like when I came into the chat, oh, let's do it now over here. Why? Can you have a civilized conversation outside of like a live stream with a person? That's what we did. Donat and I did that. AT2 and I did that. Shout out to Timothy Blaine. I need to get Epiphany. And murder in the beef sector. Somebody literally died on YouTube, guys. People literally were beefing on YouTube, and then the man really went to his hometown and killed him. That is crazy business. And so I got to figure out, when did he write murder in the beef sector? It doesn't even matter. What did I just say to you guys? I said to you guys. When something happens, right? It was always going to happen. It's the past now. So that means it was the future always. You understand that? So I just want to know when he wrote that book. That's very interesting. But in any event, Madgie. Sat down with Timothy, had a conversation. Gonna sit down with a couple of others. It's not a whole lot to it. So I can't understand what's going on with that. Said they were leaving, but still here, liars flock together. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. People shouldn't. And look, I mean, and you see this kind of thing is happening. And I'm gonna have to. I really appreciate Rage Freedom, because what this person is doing, I don't think it's a man or woman, but what this and thank you for being a supporter of my channel. This Rage Freedom is now a supporter of Gaslit News. What this supporter is doing is they're just really pointing out the blatant right in front of us. Why do people ignore the blatant right in front? See, right here and there, the person did say that they were leaving, but they are here, right? So it's just kind of, guys, don't close your mind to different opinions and actually perceptions, because everything is not opinion. If I am looking at a solid shape, or, you know, well, this is like a cylinder, right? You know, it's all dimensional. If you, I can literally put a sticker right here, right? I've got stickers. I'm like an idiot ruining stuff with stickers. I can put like this right here, and you guys wouldn't know. Oh, it's stuck. Is there a magnet in there? Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Stuck. If you see this, you're gonna be like, it's just a freaking eyeglass case. You know what the? Who cares about an eyeglass case, right? Right? On the surface. But if you don't do things like rage freedom and actually just pay attention, call things out for what's in front of you, right? Look at it all the way around. Now it's got a nice little cloud on it. It's got a nice pretty cloud, and it can be a design for it. And you can put this cloud right here, and I just designed it, and I made it for myself, free 99, and you can get yours too. You can get yours too. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I'm gonna see. And I'll send it to you. You can cash at me. Thank you. That's gonna be nice. I appreciate the donation. All right. So you see what I'm saying? I like that. That's my Miss Betty voice. I'm super silly, which is why, you know, maybe that's why I'm resilient. Yes, they spy in everyone's bushes. Yeah, I mean, YouTube's for watching. And so here's the thing. What you really got to do in life, what Rage is really reminding you to do, is don't take things like for face value. Have your own opinion. Do your own research. You know, get information from all facets. You know what I'm saying? So don't close yourself off and say, hey, I liked you, Gaslit, but now I got to go because da-da-da-da-da. You're making it seem like, number one, that I'm saying that Madgie is a scammer. I'm not making it seem like that. There's a person in the chat that's saying that, and they're giving their reasons why. And it's on my channel, on my platform, where I'm going live, where people can have a public conversation and commune about the subject I'm talking about. It's 100% within the YouTube community guidelines. This is why this channel is still standing, and I have a monetized channel and another channel. See, the channels that I've created are all standing, and they're all like, I don't understand this, right? But hers is gone. But then you say to me, I gotta go, Gaslit, because, well, listen, I ain't gonna stop you. Just like she didn't stop you from coming, and she didn't stop you from staying. And I can, you know what I mean? But what really happens is, in your life, you're affected. Because that's the same kind of mind that can go to a grocery store and see a situation about a couple of people, a group of people that maybe look a certain way, going through a certain thing. And then you may say, see how they all are? Really? The only thing I can do is thank the Lord Jesus Christ that my mind doesn't work like that. I believe that if we have a breath in our bodies, we can speak. The people in the chat can type and they want to chat. This is the same thing that Madgie does on her channel. So, you know, I can't. And actually, this isn't the exact same thing that she does in her channel. I'm not attacking Madgie or anyone. Have you seen her titles lately? And then these AI contortion of the faces of the people and everything like that, because you don't have to change these people's faces. That's not going to get you in trouble. You could use their regular faces because their regular faces are on YouTube. I don't know. I mean, that looks like trolling to me, you know? But to low-key try to say that I'm trolling is weird. It's weird. It's funny. Gaslit, it doesn't take long to figure her out. Trust me. I mean, you know what? Yeah. Okay. So want to do this. Need some water. Let me see. I want to go here because yeah. So I want to show you guys what happens when you do this. Because I need to show potential content creators and viewers. Guys, if you have a channel and you have any viewer up, any video up on your channel, you qualify as a content creator. Maybe you just lost the judge to keep your channel going, but you have a voice. If you want to do something, you know, you can contact me. I actually so I did start. Oh my gosh, I'm giving my time. So I do help people at my church with like digital stuff, like for free, right? Because I've learned a lot in these years, and I can do a lot. I can do a ton of stuff that's actually monetizable. If I have a monetized channel and editing videos and all this stuff, I have software where I can make a complete movie. I literally, so I've worked for a lot of doctors and like healthcare conglomerates. And, you know, if you ever go to like the store to buy toilet paper for a private doctor, he's going to give you like $100. He's going to give you $100 to buy toilet paper. And then he'll probably say, keep the change. Like, so I'm used to kind of going overboard or doing the best that I can to prepare myself. So I purchased software years ago that I've damn near perfected in using. I mean, I perfected it for me to use it. So I want to just share this screen with you guys really quickly. So if you want to start your channel, yeah, something's going on with that. And you guys can look at the interviews and you see how I am. So it's not like there's no funny business. So that's just weird. I thought about it. I was really trying to understand where she's coming from, but I can't. But I do know, again, if you live your life in a certain way for so long, then maybe you can't accept when a genuine person does approach you. All I can do is be grateful for the people that did like notice me as being genuine. Thank you, Donut, because that was our first interaction, and it was smooth like butter. It was great. I can't wait to stream with him again because it just flows, right? And then he even made me a little nervous. I was like, oh my gosh. And that is how I feel about the next creator that's coming. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. So guys, did you see how easily that worked? Was that too fast? Let's just go back. So under the comments on my page, under the post, and it's even on the link to my channel, you'll click. So let's get out of that second one. It's pinned. You'll click this. Again, if you want help with your channel, if you even have one video that qualifies you as a content creator and I'm willing to help, you can come here. We can talk about that. If you're a content creator with a few videos and you're attached to, if you're someone who has anything to do with any one of the people you see on the playlist thumbnail, because those are the people who eventually I would like to sit down and talk to. Armand Wiggins, Tasha K, Storm Monroe. I have Love Jones up there. I would like to talk to her, but I don't think she's going to come. I hope I don't run into an issue with females coming up here, because I am inviting females. I'm emailing females, and they should not try and make it seem like, well, I have proof that I am so. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You are sweet and positive, and you come across like an honest person. I like my baby voice. I like using this voice when I'm happy. Like an honest person, and that is why you will sniff out a liar and a scammer, and that's why I like using this baby voice. And let me tell you something. When I first started using this baby voice, I was just ferocious over on there, Princess Lockwood, because you can't be suckering about when you're talking like you're a southern white woman. Okay, right. But yeah, this is totally easy. Okay, you click the link. Oh, so wait. I need to go back. See, I can't like read the chat and do the Calendly link at the same time. Give me un momento, por favor. I am not Spanish. I love Espanol, and I've been learning. I've been learning over the years on and off. I got to be more into it because I gotta go somewhere. I gotta leave the USA, man. The country's falling down. Okay, I'm getting delusional. So guys, can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. Right. So there, the 9th is booked. Yay. The 9th is booked. So these are the only 2 days I can do it with, like homeschooling my autistic child. Okay. Doing the digital help with the people at the church. Okay. Right. I still have to cook. Thank the Lord, my husband does clean because and I love to cook. I make all kinds of food. I make Mediterranean food, Nepalese food. You know what I'm saying? I can make it all. And because if you're like a vegetarian, then you need like all these kinds of different types of things. You gotta make it like spicy, gotta make it good. And they have like a lot of things with like chickpeas. All right, that's enough. All right. So, anyways, knife. The knife is booked. The 23rd is booked. These are the only 2 days. Thursdays and Fridays. Thursdays and Fridays. So it's gonna go like this. Madgie. Well, you know what, Madgie? Because I was gonna say, you know what? I don't want you to come since you don't want to be here. But you know what? Forget that. Whenever you want to come, girl, I'll be here. I'll be right here on time. Wait for you. But yeah, so you would click the 16th, right? And then you go, I'm going to do 5 o'clock. Please don't do 5 o'clock. 9 is preferable. But if you're on the East Coast, then yeah, I would say, yeah, then do early is best for you. But it seems like the guys on the West Coast are really like, I'm going to do the latest I can possibly get. Next, you're just putting your name. It doesn't even have to be your real name. It can be your YouTuber name, whatever it is. You're just putting your email. Oh no. Oh no. So by now, you guys should see. Oh no, no. I'm definitely going to have to edit that out. So, but by now, you guys should. Well, maybe it'll make for content. Damn it, man! I think people have been trying to figure out why it's for a long time. So, but in any event. You can put any name you want. You can put any email you want. I think by now you should know that. So look, and then you're going to get this thing right here. 10 to 11, Thursday, August 16th, schedule the event. I did not know that was going to automatically do that. It's so weird. It wasn't even plugged in, but I must have put that in some other time. But like, yeah. So it's very, very easy. You click the link. You pick a date. These are available. And then, yeah, we record. Now, I'm doing this Zoom from now on because I realize that Zoom is just a way clearer. It's just way clearer. It's just better. All right. So let's see what we got going on in the chat. You're human, like at Ray Trader. You're human and actualize. Oh, you guys are like, I guess trying to be nice not to put certain words in the chat, but I can't listen for more than 1 second. Rage, stop hating on Madgie. She speaks 3 languages. Oh, wow, that's really cool. I mean, that's something to, yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, but is it relatable to like what Rage is saying? Did he say like, Madgie is poor at learning other languages? But listen, that is not a small plight. I only know Spanish, and I know enough to survive in all of the places where Spanish is spoken, right? Enough to survive. I would like to learn more. I think we need to learn, guys, I think we need to learn Russian. Remember, I said it. Also, remember that I would like to leave this country, guys. And to make that happen, please don't forget to Cash App Princess Life. But I tried to change my Cash App name, but they will not let me. And Princess Life is the actual monetized channel that I have over there. And someday I will actually be there to do the actual thing that I'm supposed to do to relax. It was like a thing to do that I see people doing, and they're just kind of like chilling with it, and it like grows. But I'm here. Well, because it's like monetized, and most people are just going to keep on working on the monetized thing. But you know what? Like I said, I just can't help myself. And Creator T is popping. I am learning a lot from these people. Censor Lee. What does Censor Lee mean? Because somebody said that too. At least you didn't say Censor Lee. Because I was like, between you and me. She had very poor English vocabulary. Oh, well, don't make fun of people like that. Or, just because that's not her first language. That's not her first language. So that's understandable. I wish that English was not my first language, guys. I wish I had another, like an actual home to go back home to say, you know what, things didn't work out here in America. I'm gone. Guys, I'm a Native American Indian. What am I going to do? And I got hit with a double whammy, right? I've shared it. Chickasaw and Blackfoot, right? These two came together. What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? I got to go somewhere. And that's why you guys got to cash at me. And you can send a note to say, here, princess, laughing, gaslit news, whatever you're going to be. You come to this country here with me. They like you here. Come over here with us. Because I'm not going to Africa. I'm not going to Africa. No. I know my Native American Indian heritage. Unfortunately, guys, they weren't all, like, I actually know. Like, we actually have proof, guys. You know how, like, with the drawings and things, they kind of look like hieroglyphics, but they're not. So, but anyways, that's something else. And I can't even show those things because now, did you see what this guy's trying to do? What he did to the Smithsonian? Yeah, gotta go. Most of our sentences are pretty much F this and B this and F that. Oh, she think maybe she's not going to be able to sustain like a civilized conversation. Oh, well, I hope she proves me wrong. I hope she proves you guys wrong. And I hope she proves me wrong because I literally said I don't think she's going to come. And I'm glad you guys came. Guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the bell, like this video, share this video, and consider subscribing to this channel. If you're going to hit the bell, then you should have already subscribed. And so, but if you haven't, consider subscribing to Gaslit News. And if you want to hear like, oh, yes, I do have a PayPal. Yes, I do. But that's like my real name and stuff. I'm going to make another PayPal tonight and I'm going to put it up. Okay, I'm doing that because I gotta get out of this country. And maybe if you're not in this country, we can have lunch together. I can get over there. If you're over there, it's nice over there. If not, you can go over there wherever you and I gotta go. Listen. If you guys give to me, you are gonna see results. I'm serious about leaving this place. All right, guys. Oh, and the serious news is also it's gonna be on the other Gaslit News channel. I'm going to do this to myself again and start again because it's a purpose. I feel like people have come here for this, for the YouTuber stuff, right? And I just want to have this serious kind of news like over there. Or maybe you think every now and then I should just do like stuff over here for what's going on because, guys, we need to know what's going on too. We can't, like, I know you guys really appreciate us for like giving you guys, you know, like something else to think about because it's all like bad out here and da-da-da. And it's like, you know what? When people can smile, and I've noticed that. I literally noticed that. I literally noticed that this guy, there's this man that I always see, he's like a security guard. And he just makes me smile, right? And so he makes me smile. This is the reason why I actually liked AT2, and I do like AT2, but I mean, like, I liked where I was attracted to the channel because he's a person that laughs and it makes me laugh. This person that's coming to our channel, it's our channel now because it's Creator Tape. This person that's coming to our channel, when he laughs from the depths of his soul, darling. And it not only makes me laugh, it brings joy to me. So it's like, you know, it's good when we can bring joy to one another. Oh, so the security guy let me know that like me smiling at him is like really big, like smiling period to the world. He goes, see miracles in life every day when you smile. I was like, oh my gosh, that is so amazing. And I literally, looks like Lisa is hating on me when I said nothing about Lisa. Oh gosh. Yeah. That's a mess. But I gotta tell you, I love that name, Lisa. I have a really sweet, very sweet, precious person to me that passed, and her name is Lisa, because you know spirits don't ever die, darling. And she's fabulous and she's beautiful. She knows how to decorate. I love her, and I still love her. So yeah, give people a shot. Lisa blocked me. I can't see her comments unless she left. Poor thing. But yeah, guys. So try and smile. And in any event, even though, you know, like we're here to kind of be of a distraction sometimes for you guys. That's why I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time, because I'm just like, no, you guys got to focus on your life. You got to focus on worshiping the one that died for you, and me, right? God, for real. Put in the wheat, sow it where it matters. You know, grow the seed where it's gonna have fruit in your life. And at the same time, guys, be aware of what's happening. you still need to be aware of what's happening. So let me know. Let me know in the comments if, I should still have like serious gaslit news on here anymore, or just push it to the other channel. But I got to go because I am running over the time that I said I was going to take. All right, guys. Why was I going to feel like doing gaslit out? So crazy. All right, guys. I got to go.